8 minutes. We have the New Zealand figures in white, so you can compare them with the New South Wales and Unitab figures. And at this stage, just running down the New Zealand board, we've got BJJ at 6.20 for Oafby Bossum. Unitab is a shade better. New South Wales is double. Escobar $7.80. Kajima at $5.20. So as we look over, Kajima is the favourite in New Zealand with Lord Pentyre at $8. This is the scene in New Zealand. Horse is about to head out for the running of race number 8, the Trentham Handicap. We'll be showing you 2 races from this venue. We've got the Trentham Handicap and the Trentham Stakes, a Group 3 race coming up a little bit later on at 3:38. So the field head out there. We'll be joining our colleagues at Trackside New Zealand shortly. In the meantime, it's off to Bulleye for race number 4, C2C3. Pace.
Hard to get home if they haven't done any work early, but, you know, if they do work early and sort of work mid-race, well, you know, the swoopers can get home.
You drive Aragon in race 5 here. Good draw, perhaps just forget last start.
Yeah, certainly forget last start. I've done a lot of work at St Arnaud, and the start before that at Cobram, it did go very, very good at lead, and Manaranka sat outside it, and, you know, there was some pretty good form. Richie Walton, I think, just beat it too, so there is a lot of good form around that race, and there's a lot of speed there, but if we can find the front and sort of get it quite reasonable, I think, you know, it'll be a good place bet anyway, I think so.
You got a couple of very good chances there, mate. Best of luck.
Thanks, Ian.
There we go, one of the real characters, Todd Matthews, one of our star junior drivers here. He's got a couple of good drives here, utilising his claim. First off, It's Not Fair, and then Aragon in the 5th.
An open race, the Trentham Handicap, as we head to New Zealand.
The starter goes to the stand, and we await this one to be loaded up. Tentatively goes to number 3 at the barriers, just backs away again. Money for BJJ at 6.65, and Lord Pentyre getting good support late into $7.85 for Lord Pentyre. Favourite in barrier 2 in the red and white diamonds, red sleeves, white cap, Kajima. The racing now. Artax a little slow near the centre of the line, and going back as well was Nickaberry. When they settle down, Escobar went back from an inside draw. Now Sweet Talk is going quickly towards the leaders with wider out Figo, and Pleiades goes forward as well. Kajima just behind them with Enterprise. Millie Munro the inside of those. Going forward now was BJJ striding around Ebony on a Baywatch Babe, and on the inside is going to be Lord Pentyre, then Cope Morgan to Nickaberry the outside, then Ring the Dancer. Artax is second from last, and Escobar is 3 lengths away, the last one. That's the order as they run out of the straight, and here Figo's the leader. BJJ has gone to second, one off the fence now, and then Sweet Talk getting the run of the race. Pleiades is 4th, and Millie Munro travels 5, the inside of the favourite Kajima. Lord Pentyre next, Enterprise the outside of that at the 1600 metres. Ebony Island's the next one. Baywatch Babe the inside from Cope Morgan, and Nickaberry is a little wider out on those as they travel down the back of the track. Ring the Dancer next inside of Artax, and Escobar is still the last one. They gallop over by the 1300 metres, and no real change in the order here. They run at a good even work as well, and Figo is dictating the pace down the back of the track from BJJ and Millie Munro the inside. The lightweight Sweet Talk is well spotted, and then Lord Pentyre the inside of Kajima, and now Pleiades obliged to run 3 out behind these. Baywatch Babe improving quickly. Enterprise, Ebony on the centre, a little more than a length to Nickaberry. Then we have Cope Morgan to Ring the Dancer. On the outside Rosa Artax, and still last of all as they come down the side here is Escobar. Figo's just in front of BJJ, and Millie Munro is looking to get through on the inside. This leader's off the fence a bit here, I think. 650 metres to go. Pleiades behind these as they come to the home corner is Sweet Talk. As they run around the turn, the next over on the outside is Enterprise. Kajima travels well, needs an out though, and then Nickaberry, Baywatch Babe, and Lord Pentyre as they're on the swing. Figo in front. BJJ's trying to get on terms over on the outside. Sweet Talk behind these, and Pleiades is looking to run home generously the last little bit, and here comes Kajima now. Kajima's after them. Look at Escobar right against the inside. BJJ fights on, and Pleiades on the outside is starting to charge home. Pleiades and Kajima. Figo's lifting again, and Escobar right against the inside. Pleiades in front, yep.
It's got the money. Pleiades the prize. Second, Kojima. Escobar third. And then we had the next time has been Figo. Eboniana behind them. Sweet Talk BJJ. And then the next time, Lord Pentire to Enterprise. Millie Munro, Ring That Answer, Baywatch Babe. And then we had behind those runners was Cope Morgan, a long way back, Nickaberry and Artax.
Tremendous finish to the Trentham handicap, and it should be Pleiades on the outside. Number 9 defeating 8 Kojima and Escobar for third, and that is number 5. It should be 9, 8 and 5 after the running of the Trentham handicap, with Figo, number 10, running fourth. It was headed well and truly in the straight, but kept battling. It's time to head back to Sean at Stawell for the fourth.
Yeah, fourth on
New Zealand, the Trentham Stakes coming up in 3. Torlise is the elect ahead of Super Belt, Bel-Air and a Quick Lip. It's time to head back to Stawell though, and David Murphy is aboard Straub's Falcon in the next.
Thank you. So the last of them coming in now. Our feature, the Totra Lodge Community Trust Trentham Stakes are all in the gates, ready to race. New Zealand Cup winner Torless, the favourite in 3 in the red and black. They're racing now off to a fairly level line. The market man back a little just after the start. For Love came away quickly near the inside. Bel-Air working up onto the pace. Wolf Creek right with these, and then Super Belt outside of Absolute Peace. Our Unicorn presses forward around Torless, and in the centre is Quicklip from Semper Fidelis, who's on the inside here of Mudgie's Gold. And the 3-year-old, the market man, is last of all. They come down to us with a circuit to make, and Wolf Creek victory in this race last year, of course. One of the favourites, Bel-Air, is second, and For Love the inside. Super Belt is fourth, and Absolute Peace is fifth on the inside. Our Unicorn is working a bit deeper around those runners. Torless, the New Zealand Cup winner and favourite, is the next one at seventh, and a little worse than midfield. Quicklip in the clear next. Then we have, as they head to the back of the track, is Semper Fidelis, 1,600 metres to go. From Mudgie's Gold, and the market man is last of all. Wolf Creek down the back from Bel-Air, who's travelling very keenly. For Love, Sweet Seeding, getting the nice run. Super Belt outside of Absolute Peace, and Our Unicorn still 3 out, working forward around those. Torless just behind them a length. Mudgie's Gold saving ground against the inside, 3/4 of a length to Quicklip. Semper Fidelis 2 lengths away, covered up by the market man as they run by the 1,200 metres. And Wolf Creek is still in front down the back of the track. Jason Waddell has him clear in the lead by 3 lengths. From Bel-Air and For Love, both going okay. Then Super Belt around Absolute Peace, and Our Unicorn no luck today. Torless in the centre, 3/4 away, and then Mudgie's Gold. Quicklip behind these, looking to go forward now from the market man, and Semper Fidelis was last of all. The order's the same, 800 metres to go, and Wolf Creek trying to do it all of the way from For Love and Bel-Air. Super Belt on the outside's easing around them now. Absolute Peace behind these. Our Unicorn's a little deeper. The market man is taking off and around Quicklip and Torless, then Mudgie's Gold and Semper Fidelis as they jam right up, coming around the home corner. They swing in the Trentham Stakes, and Bel-Air in front. For Love gets through on the inside. Wider out the market man. Torless coming into it, and then Super Belt, Bel-Air and For Love are fighting it out. Torless next. The market man a little deeper, and Semper Fidelis is really starting to charge down the centre of the track. Coming after them very quickly. Semper Fidelis ranged up, hit the lead from Bel-Air. Quicklip, For Love in the centre, but this is easy as you like. Semper Fidelis has won it by nearly 2 lengths. Maybe Quicklip in front of either Bel-Air and For Love, close for third and fourth. Torless, the market man behind these when they've hit the line. Mudgie's Gold further away than Wolf Creek. Our Unicorn. Super Belt has come home back second from last, and Absolute Peace has been the last of the men. Too good for Tony Allen, number 8. Semper Fidelis, when she's good, she is very good. $20.80 and $5.50 for the place.
So Semper Fidelis at $29.60 and $5.90. The 7-year-old records its 10th win in the Trentham Stake. Still interims New Zealand, 8.10.3. Semper Fidelis the winner, $29.60 and $5.90 over Quicklip and Bel-Air. Trifecta 1,786, 233.96 the time, and a correct weight is now through. But the 7-year-old...
1004 about to be run here. A terrific race. We've got a short price favourite. It is My Top Elect. Number 2, The Good Guy, of course, trained locally by Peter Manning. Karen Gath takes the drive. She's already had the 3 winners so far today, shooting for her 4th here. Look, I do think it is the horse to beat. I'm suggesting it's not really any value in red figures at all. But if this horse can ping away and find the top, this looks his kind of race. He's a standing start specialist. He begins pretty quickly, and he impressed sitting parked at Horsham last start. As I said, in front, he'll be awfully hard to run down. 2 on top, The Good Guy, but as I said, no real value in the red. Perhaps there is some value about number 3, Cool Chip. Terrific run to win the Horsham Consolation last start. He'll be over the odds here, and he does represent good each-way value. He handles the stand, and his couple of failures of late, there were excuses there. So as I suggested, he represents some value for you. Expect the run first up here from number 7, Jailbird. This is the buzz tip on track, this one. First up for David and Marty Miles. I can tell you, trialled very impressively last week at Kilmore. It handles the stand. In fact, there is some thought from the stable that they may be able to get across and cross The Good Guy. If that's the case, and he's in front, Jailbird, they will struggle to run him down. And as I said, he will represent value. He's a versatile horse. He's tough and can do some work. 11, Alistair Bromack, next best. Not as well suited from the standing start, and he can be a little bit scratchy early. Each way chances also to number 4, Sting Like a Bee, a good second in the Horsham Cup, and 10, Panky's Pacer, the Kiwi. First up for Graham Lang, again, another trial winner at Kilmore. Perhaps I'd just like to see what he does here, but he loves the stand, and he can improve on his recent form. 2, The Good Guy on top. As I said, he's pretty skinny odds. There is some value, though, with 3, Cool Chips, 7, Jailbird. 2, 3, 7 and 11.
We're 60 seconds off the running of the Stawell Pacing Cup. $16,000 race overall in prize money, 2,590 metres. We have numbers 1 down to 7 off the front. In the queue off 10, Panky's Pacer and Alistair Bromack also off the 10. Following Stawell, we have the Moruya Cup in 12 minutes, and race 8 at Swan Hill jumps at 20 minutes past 5. So we have Becky. They are being called up.
The Good Guy, 210 the favourite. Runners at the start for the Stawell Florist Pacing Cup. 16,000 in prize money. 8,000 of the stake money provided by Trackside Tabaret. The Good Guy is the favourite at 210 and 130, number 2. Karen Gath going for winner number 4. 650 Alistair Bromack, who's been very good this season, winning the Shepparton Cup last start, a mobile. Lining up, the Stawell Florist Pacing Cup, $2.10 The Good Guy, 650 Alistair Bromack, 850 Sting Like a Bee, 570 Jailbird has been one of the most interesting moves in the race, probably best backed on Super Tab, number 7 Jailbird. Its price has firmed from $14 to $5 in the last few minutes. So Jailbird, the big mover, number 7, now trained by Marty Miles. David Miles with the drive. It's drawn outside of the front line, a last start Harold Park winner. Panky's Pacer, another interesting runner, a Kiwi. It raced up against the very best in New Zealand, very good in the stands. Now trained by Graham Lang, Panky's Pacer. Back markers are off 10 in the queue. Panky's Pacer, Alistair Bromack. And they come up to the tapes. Tapes are released and away they go. Sting Like a Bee galloped out. And slow to begin, Jailbird broke and Alistair Bromack missed the start. Jailbird got down reasonably quickly, but the Good Guy pinged out and goes to the lead. From second was Cool Chip behind the leader. Bonricky began well. Jailbird galloped again. So it's the second time in 200 metres he broke. He's in a wild gallop at the moment. Jailbird drifting right back. The Good Guy 5 metres in front of Cool Chip, who lobbed into a beautiful spot behind the leader. That's often the place to be in these country cups. In third position was was Bastion. Moving up on the outside was Yankees Legend. 3 wide in the queue moving up. And then came Bon Ricky. 10 metres to Panky's Pacer. Sting Like a Bee. Alastair Bromack, after a slow beginning, has been able to tack on and is quickly improving its position. And Jailbird 10 metres away is at the rear of the field. The Good Guy in front with Karen Gath, who's going for win number 4 today, and it led by 5 metres on in the queue. Third was Cool Chip. 5 metres away, fourth Yankees Legend is Alastair Bromack. This time a lap ago he was about 60 metres off the lead. Is going around them out 3 wide. Bastion 3 back the inside. Then Bon Ricky. Panky's Pacer, Sting Like a Bee and Jailbird tacked on and went up on the inside. 2 laps to travel. The Good Guy in front. Alastair Bromack is having to do quite a deal of work, but he's moving around them now and is trying to get up into second spot. Cool Chip third, but getting a favourable run. 1-1 now in the queue as Alastair Bromack finds itself parked outside the leader. Bastion fifth and 3 back the inside. Lead time in 1:17.4. In sixth position, Yankees Legend, then Bon Ricky. Jailbird third last from Panky's Pacer, and Sting Like a Bee is back to the rear of the field. They're heading off the back with 1,200 left to travel, and the leader is the Good Guy. The favourite in the Stawell Florist Pacing Cup is 5 metres in front. Alastair Bromack second. The last start Shepparton Cup winner. Cool Chips probably had the best run in the race, if not the second best behind the leader. In fourth position in the queues, had a pretty good sit. 1-1 for a lap. 3 back the inside Bastion, then Yankees Legend, Bon Ricky, Jailbird, Panky's Pacer and Sting Like a Bee is last. 30.2 the first quarter, and with just over a lap to travel. The leader is the Peter Manning train, the Good Guy. Alastair Bromack is second. Cool Chip running third. In fourth position in the queue, Sting Like a Bee moving up out 3 wide. He's getting up to midfield, but in the queue is going to pop out of the 1-1 in front of him. Next is Bastion on the inside from Yankees Legend, and then Panky's Pacer, Jailbird wide and Bon Ricky. 32.3 the second quarter, and the Good Guy leads down the back the final time. 4 metres in front of Alastair Bromack. He's had to work harder today. Cool Chips in third spot, then in the queue Bastion. Next Sting Like a Bee. Yankees Legend dropped out, and Jailbird to the outsides, winding up 15 off the lead. The Good Guy in front off the back. Third quarter 30 seconds. Led 4 metres on Alastair Bromack, and then out 3 wide was in the queue. Cool Chip going well and is awaiting for the sprint lane to come up, and then Sting Like a Bee and Jailbird into the straight. The Good Guy the leader. Cool Chip stoked up on the inside, then Alastair Bromack in the queue. The Good Guy's in front up the straight though, the favourite. 3 metres clear. They can't get to the Good Guy, and it's an all the way win. Karen Gath number 4 for the day, and the Good Guy wins the cup. A photo second between in the queue and Cool Chip, and then came Sting Like a Bee. Next time Panky's Pacer from Bastion, Alastair Bromack. Further back then to Jailbird from Bon Ricky and Yankees Legend. Final quarter in 29. Number 2, the Good Guy, Karen Gath, leading all the way by Umbro Operative out of Federal Cabinet, a 5-year-old, owned by K. Salmon, B. Foss, W. Sanderson, A. and J. Meek and M. Pace, and Peter Manning the trainer and Karen Gath the driver. Number 2, leading all the way in the Stawell Florist Pacing Cup, Karen's 4th winner for the day, and the favourite taking up the cup. Another success for Peter Manning, who's had Living Angel win it in 2002, and also Greg Gambit in 2001. 9 is second, and that's in the queue by Bookmaker at a flick a dollar. Kevin Bruff, trainer driver, and Cool Chip number 3 by Miles McCool out of Chipolima. Glenn Douglas, the trainer driver. 4th in number 4, Sting Like a Bee. Pretty good run from him. And Alastair Bromack after doing a bit.
So a day out for Karen Gath. 4 winners and 3 winners for Peter Manning. 220, 130 the Good Guy. In the queue 420 and Cool Chip 380. Freestyler 850. Mechatuna at 620. Major into 350. It's the clear favourite. And Phalanx is at $6.10. But Scott Pollard rides the favourite for the town plate. That being Major, trained by Kevin Robinson at Berry. Now a 7-year-old by Zedative. And as I mentioned earlier, beaten a length in town. It's past 2 at Canterbury at Andros Hill behind Silver Duke and Grammerdale Gold. So a slight drop in grade for it here. It's into 360 ahead of Hayden, Phalanx and Mechatuna. Previous winners at Moruya today. The first taken by the 2 Bear Bogart, the second by the 3 Falonde Star, the third by 5 Dandy Jester, the fourth to 2 Travel the World, and race 5 to 5 Horse Whisperer. Seventh race Swan Hill, that jumps in 14. Master Mackenzie the top raider, Polyester Boy on 96. Foster Boy 93 and Relevance on 90. 4786. Master Mackenzie is currently at 5. The Berry Hotel Moruya Town Plate 1200. Here's Chris O'Brien with the call.
Now Freestyle are the one giving trouble. Prince of Ashes, Phalanx are in. Hayden drawn on the inside. Just looking at the betting, Majors at 390. He's the favourite downstairs as well. He's a little bit better downstairs. And you're out to Hayden at 610. Mechatuna 740. Freestyle is at $9. Prince of Ashes is in the betting at 710, and Phalanx is at 520. It's a fairly open affair, this race. Should be plenty of speed on. And I guess luck in running will play a part. Doesn't look to be a great deal on paper between them. But the favourite is Major 380. I thought he was well weighted here, Major. And that's the reason I've put him on top. Now he's gone into line, Major. Wakamia, who's been racing very well, has gone forward. Freestyler, he's first up and looks very well. Phalanx, Prince of Ashes. Hayden stands up. Now Brave Running, Advisory Council, Mechatuna and Aerodramus are the ones we wait on. Mechatuna was a terrific run here last start, missed a kick by 3 or 4 lengths and just got beat in a bobbing finish, so it's not going to surprise to see him figure in the finish. Mechatuna a little bit of value on the tab too compared to what he is downstairs. Freestyler at 940, some value. Gee, he looks well. But it is a tough race. Major at the moment, $3.90 is the favourite. Now Aerodramus will be the last. He won here last start, Aerodramus. But he's not fancied second up today. He completes the line. Started to the front of the stalls. And we're ready to run in the town plate. The feature races here today. And they're racing Prince of Ashes through their head up, missed it by a length and a half, and Brave Running slow out. Freestyler won the jump. Wakamia's gone up to challenge him. Hayden and Aerodramus, 3 widers going up to attack those leaders when they head into that 1,000-metre corner. Major's just trying to slot in behind the leaders. Brave Running pushing up, and Advisory Council gets up into a fairly handy spot. Gap away Mechatuna, Prince of Ashes and Phalanx is now last, and he's about 8 lengths from the leader. Freestyler takes them to the 700-metre mark. He's 1 length Wakamia, half length away. Going up wide was Aerodramus, tucked away in behind them. Then was Hayden. Major is enjoying a nice run from Advisory Council. Mechatuna, Prince of Ashes, second last, and Phalanx whip them in. Freestyler is the pilot at the top of the straight, 400 to run. Drifted away from the fence, Freestyler. Got about 5 or 6 wide, but got about 2 lengths on Wakamia. Aerodramus running a race, and there's room there for Hayden. Major's back behind those under the stick. Mechatuna starting to work into it. Freestyler reached the 200 just in front. Aerodramus having a crack at it, and Mechatuna in the centre. Aerodramus raced to the front, wanted to duck in. Aerodramus got to the lead though from Mechatuna, and Aerodramus comes on to score a good win. Coming away, Aerodramus beat Mechatuna. Freestyler maybe third in front of Major. They're followed in by Wakamia. Hayden, Phalanx never got into a Brave Running, Advisory Council and Prince of Ashes. Well, it wasn't fancied second up, but it did the job in good style. Aerodramus, about $14.70 and $3.80 for the place. 3 Mechatuna will be second, 210. And I think Freestyler will get third narrowly in front of Major. I might be able to just get a look at that replay. Aerodramus, he came down the outside. He wanted to duck in about the 150, but on the line he was coming away for a good win. So maybe they'll just have a look at the head-on of that. Aerodramus, $14.70, $3.80. Mechatuna at 210. And I think Freestyler will hang on for third. We'll have a look at the head-on. That's Aerodramus, white colours, blue cap on the outside. Now, Mechatuna's in the yellow colours. He's in behind the leaders at the moment, yellow blinkers. Now, Aerodramus gets to the lead at this stage. Mechatuna bursts through in the centre. That's where Aerodramus, being hit with the whip in the left hand, ducks in and really didn't stop riding Mechatuna, and he comes away on the line. So I think you're pretty safe on Aerodramus, but we'll wait and see. 7 Aerodramus, William Pearson the rider, Linda Bundy at Moruya the trainer. So Bay Gelding 6 by Mukdam out of B Swift, and by B.A. Kitamura, Miss Kay Hazel and Jay Piner. Young Willie Pearson. Here's the head on now. Willie Pearson on Aerodramus, the widest runner, whip in the left hand. Horse wants to duck in, just had to check Freestyler there. Bumps Mechatuna, but not a great deal in it, and he kept riding Mechatuna, so I think you're pretty safe on Aerodramus. Scored by 1 3/4 lengths, 1 1/4 lengths between second and third. The time 1:11.57. Second going to number 3, Mechatuna, ridden by Ray Silburn. Third, number 2, Freestyler, Stephen Brewer. Fourth, number 4, Major, Scott Pollard. So 7, 3, 2 and 4 are the numbers. Margins 1 3/4 by 1 1/4. 1:11.57 the time.
So the first of the features at Moruya, run and 1, Aerodramus, 2 strong for Willie Pearson, 1470 and 380 over Mechatuna and Freestyler, the trifecta 843. The next race, the Cup, Sunfair Holden Moruya Cup, number 2, Terrible Taurus was a scratching, and Kay Sweeney aboard number 6, The Heathen, a riding change in the next 11 to run. 1, 7, 6 and 3 are the selections. It is the first leg of the Daily in New South. It's also a superfecta race. Now, at Swan Hill, they're heading off to the start break, and it has won. It's past 3. Has contested a race around this distance before. It was 4 runs ago in the Canberra Cup. It failed to finish. It was lame after the race and struck interference near the mile and didn't complete the course over the 2000. Resumed with a win in a transitional over 1200 at Moruya, then a mile win at the Sapphire Coast, and then a 1650-metre win at Moruya last start. It was comprehensive too, scoring by 2.5 lengths. So not fussy. All the rage here, as expected. On the second page, Runaway Bishop is the best of those. The Cup in 4 minutes at Moruya with the Town Plate run and 1. That was taken by Aerodramus, ridden by Willie Pearson. And I would say that would be one of the biggest wins for Willie so far in his career. I'm pretty sure he rode Top Shot to victory in the Nowra Cup. I'll stand corrected if that's not the case, but I'm sure the Moruya Town Plate would have been one of the big wins for Willie Pearson. 293 on the Stawell Cup. After this break on Sky Racing, the Moruya Cup. Hope you're finding a winner. You're at home on the track.
Sucker love is heaven sent you. Pucker up our passion spent. How do we go halves in a dog or a house at the beach?
Those dividends are now official at Stawell. We have all clear on the Stawell Cup, and we'll chase up some further information from that race shortly. 4 was fourth in the race. The first 4, 293 and 4 in New South Wales, 2,887.70. And the Unitab first 4 on the Stawell Pacing Cup on 293 and 4, $1,090.20. Unitab treble at Stawell, 3, 6 and 2, $75.60. So the Stawell Pacing Cup run and 1, and we'll just chase up some quaddie details for you from Stawell today. And the numbers you needed were 2, 3, 6 and 2, $861.80. Super Tab quaddie at Stawell, 2, 3, 6 and 2, $861.80. The Daily Double 3 and 2, $36.20. So as you can see, the last at Swan Hill is an open race as well. That's in 12. Tips from Rick McIntosh, 4, 11, 14 and 6. Just recapping the Swan Hill quaddie today, 4, 2, 1 and 4 the combination, $154.10. It's time to head to Moruya for the running of the Moruya Cup. Not fussy, even money now. Here's Chris O'Brien.
Thank you. They're moving in now for the running of the Moruya Cup. It's over 1930 metres, not fussy. $1.90. It's a firm favourite. She looks an absolute picture. And now she comes up to join the line. Not fussy goes in. Ildon towards the inside. Ruski and Ashton stand up with Dr. Fagan and Bruton. Vel's Regard still out from the gun. Runaway Bishop Dancer.